Today's video is for Helen of Troy from 1956. The director was Robert Wise, the music composer was Max Steiner. The cast included Stanley Baker, Rosanna Podesta, and Robert Douglas. The film is about shipwrecked on a mission to Sparta. Prince Paris meets and falls for Queen Helen before knowing who she is. Paris and Helen flee to Troy, followed by the Greek army. It was okay. I've seen better, and I love these kind of movies like Spartacus, Gladiator, and The Robe. And for a movie that is almost 2 hours, it feels kind of rushed at times. This was the first film to get what is termed a global premiere. The studio wanted to film abroad but didn't want to pay for the big actors, so instead they got the local stars who had to learn their lines phonetically, and they seemed to do pretty well, and at times it's kind of obvious they were dubbed over. The studio wanted Stanley Baker and didn't care which part he got. I also feel like these characters didn't have a whole lot of personality. Like, the only thing about them is that Menelaus shouts, and he has scheming advisors, and what is Achilles' deal? So here are some spoilers. The filmmakers didn't seem to know what to do with Cassandra. The film marked Rosanna Podesta's first American film. And why was Helen with the fisherman and his wife? Neil McGuinness was only cast because the production team failed to get a big-name British actor. And he was pretty good in the role. Helen frees Andraste before leaving with Paris, and Andraste just walks away. To me, since Helen wasn't even thinking about going with Paris, it would have been better if Andraste left Paris, because where is she gonna go? The production didn't seem to put too much effort into the costumes and props. I was so distracted by the incredibly short tunics on the male actors. I mean, I've never seen such short tunics on men before. It's like, what happened? The weapons also look very fake, especially when they're close up. More blame seems to be placed more on Helen than Paris. Paris is the one who grabbed her and jumped in the water. As I've said, many things happen way too quickly. Like, the party with the Trojan horse seems to come out of nowhere, and it ends just as quickly. Overall, this wasn't the best Greek myth, sword, and sand movie. I've seen better and love those. Not saying I hated it, but I've just seen better with seemingly more care put into them. From what I've seen, the 2004's Troy with Brad Pitt, that version seems to be better. So what are your thoughts on this version? Comment down below, like this video, share, and subscribe.